up to the sunrise, let the day begin. Johnny and Mark are here, let the laughter in. With every sip of coffee, feel the warmth inside. Conversations and humor take you for a ride. Your morning boost with Johnny and Mark, a perfect blend of laughter, igniting the spark, inspiration and insight. Join the journey, let them light your way. It's a brew of connection, a world to explore, a network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you. As the day unfolds, carry what you've heard, inspire and inform with every single word. Johnny and Mark beside you as you start a new day, the morning show that lifts you through and through. A network of voices opening the door. With Johnny and Mark, feel the power of two, a morning tradition just waiting for you.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
See the special man.
You got the dollars, make me an offer. New England Cajun roots, Johnny understands.
Johnny understands.
Let him have it with no problem, see the special man. Let him have it with no problem, see the special man.
Hello, good morning, and welcome on this Monday morning. How's everybody doing this morning? It is
Good morning.
23 degrees, and we already got 7 inches of snow all weekend long, and it's still snowing right now.
And it's 13 now here.
Yeah. Let's see. View comments will not be visible when streaming on Facebook profile unless the stream is set to public. Be default. Okay, I'm going to have to change that then. Okay. Interesting.
I saw that and I was thinking, okay.
I'm still learning that one. How are you doing this morning, Mark?
I'm good.
Awesome. All right, why is this doing this? Stop.
DeBossway's here.
Hello, good morning, and welcome. First in the chat was Ellen. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. If you're focused
Good morning.
on results, you will never change. If you focus on change, you will never get results. I like that.
Yep.
And little Debbie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And why is that? Let me close that. There we go. Regina, hello, good morning, and welcome. Hope your day is filled with all that you desire. Quote of the day: talk to yourself like someone you. I like that one. I do that a lot.
I do too.
Yeah, I talk to myself all the time. Sometimes I answer myself too. Glenn, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. And Miss Denise, hello, good
Miss
morning,
D.
and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Quote for today. We got a lot of good quotes today. When challenges arrive, they will seem overwhelming, but remember they are not an obstacle, but they are opportunities. And you know, I just watched a video of a positive video thing this weekend with that. I like that.
I just said something to a friend of ours about that last night.
That is awesome. And Michael, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see
Hey,
you.
Michael.
Welcome. There's Carol. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Hey, Carol.
You're welcome. That's right. Happy Monday. Jennifer, hello, good morning, and welcome. And just a public service announcement. Do not forget, mail will not be going out today, and all banks are closed because it's Martin Luther King's birthday today. Celebration.
That's
No
right.
mail. Federal holiday. Let's see, little Debbie, good to see you. How are you doing this morning? Hello, good morning, and welcome. Claudette, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to
Hey,
see you.
Claudette.
And Jay, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good
Hi,
to see you.
Jay.
Welcome. Keith, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? It's
Good
been a while.
morning.
Happy New Year. Good to see you. Welcome. Let's see here. Go down the beautiful Keith. And the boss way. Hello, good morning, and welcome. I want to say is Annette, I think.
And we were just Johnny and I were just having a discussion about you right before
Yeah.
the so when you popped in, it's like, oh, she's here.
I actually met her through Auntie Mama's live show. Yes, okay. And also for those who are, you know how we love helping others get to their milestones, whether it's watch hours or their sub counts. Well, she needs watch hours. If y'all were to do me a favor, go to her channel and make some playlists, play along and listen and watch. She's got some many different playlists, but get her playlist going and help her get those watch hours, please. And thank you. Yeah. Baby girl vibes, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. It was 28 this in Louisiana. Wow. And Randy, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? 14, but feels like -4. Yeah, it was cold this morning when I didn't help Robert clear off his car with all that snow. He had to go to work today. Yeah, 7 inches already, and it's still snowing here. Yeah, I can send you some over there, Carol. Auntie Mama, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Oh, fingers look cold. Or to type. Oh no. Warm up, girl. Yeah. Thank you for the reminder. I want to run. Nope. Ours is going to run tomorrow. We usually get an email the week prior. So if your mail, usually, if your trash passes today, it'll be tomorrow, unless they specify what day they're going to pass in place. But ours passes tomorrow. So I got another day to break down some more boxes and put it in the recycle for tomorrow. Want to see my short? There it is. There's the link. Yep, no trash will be passing running today either. That's right. Yeah, ours won't pass till tomorrow. Yep. Okay, good. I try to remember. I started your playlist early this morning. Yeah, you're welcome. Yeah, that's a good question. How have you been? Mark, I asked him to throw me in the back of the.
Kevin's coming to Kansas City the first part of February, and
No.
he won't bring Michael with him.
Not even throw him in the back of the van. Ain't that something?
No.
Sit, a shotgun. Yeah, sit in the front seat. There you go. That's one reason why I love parking in the garage. Yeah. Well, right now the garage is full of stuff, so he can't. Yeah. Let's see. Has a link that you can send him for information you can trust. Well, baby girl, I understand, but I just don't do that unless they registered with the channel. That's just the way I do things. If you know me, when 4 years ago I started this channel because I had to. Yeah, that's just the way I run things here, boo. I understand. Yeah. So, Mark, what do you got going on? Cheryl, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
Well, this is the calm before the storm. I'll be here this morning. I'll be here tomorrow morning. Wednesday, I get to go see the dentist again. And then Wednesday night, Michael and Denise are going to do their show.
That's
But
right.
I am all caught up. You freeze on me, Johnny? There you go. Maybe.
Close Facebook because it's being choppy on me here. There we go. And for me today, I will be on with Ella with her first. I believe it's Ella and Victoria. I'm not 100% sure if Victoria will be there, but I believe she's starting it today at 11. I, her Victoria going to go on first. I have a 1:30 time slot, and today is the first seasonal sale of all holidays of the year. We're going to see how that goes. That's the first one for today. I will be on there at 1:30, a 30-minute
That
time.
was pretty nice of him, Michael. I agree.
Yeah, you saw that comment. Can't be mad at
Yeah.
him. He bought me a desk.
Did you see the desk, Johnny?
No.
It's gorgeous with a credenza.
Was it posted on Facebook? I'll have to go look. Or was it on Instagram? I don't know. I didn't see it. Just like I didn't get the notification for your live show. I need to check and see why my
Well, I came home and I did it I uploaded it. It was a members only
okay.
about an upcoming sale for my buddy.
Okay, Michael, I'll go check it out. So yeah, that's what we got going on. And then this Wednesday we do have our Hump Day auction with Julie and Jim. They're permanent on the third Wednesday of each month. And we also have Angie's Oddities coming in this Wednesday. Started 2026 off with the right way to start with a new membership. You've been a member for 11 months. Well, thank you so much. Celebrating 11 months on membership. Started 2026 off the right way as a member. Thank you so much. Make it back. Well, thank you for coming back. It's good to see you. Let's see. What else I got going on? USPS increases go up and effective today. I thought it went into effect last Sunday. Oh, you know what? It was yesterday. Yep. We kind of found out and how our price lowers on heavier boxes. Yeah, basically it's going to be more on the priority and ground advantage. And from what I understand, it's a percentage of what it was before Christmas went into effect. So it is today. Okay. Well, probably because they're closed today too. That might be why. Yeah, that might be why. Also, don't forget next Sunday I will be on with Buffalo Picker Defend the Hustle, which is the last Sunday of every month. I am his guest. 41 months already, Miss Denise. What? Well, thank you very much. Thank you for being a member for 41 months. I love to see the milestones like that. That is so cool. Also, don't forget, you see Jennifer's dropping those links for the different shows coming up. Check them out. Also, don't forget, today there will not be any more Monday Wind Down, so don't be looking for it today at 4 o'clock. Ain't there no more. No, ain't darn it no more. I want to get concentration on more
For what we're doing right here.
Yeah, and concentrate on this one. All right, let me get this back up here. Carol's also been a member for 41 months, right up there where Mark and D. That's right, you sure are. Oh, come on, there it is. There it is. And thank you very much, Miss Carol. And also, don't forget the 31st is our reseller community shop hop train sale. Don't forget on February 28th is the last one for February, the last week of February, where I have 4 spots left if anyone is interested on that one. Yeah. All right. So without further ado, let's go into our topic of the day. That's right. Today, it's never too late to appreciate those in your life, no matter what you are going through.
Amen.
Mark, your thoughts on today's topic?
Absolutely.
I went to bed. I was in bed before it started, child. I was sorry. That's a good one, little Debbie. Yeah, that is a good one.
There's so much. It is so true to appreciate be grateful for what you have right now because it may be gone tomorrow
That's true.
or next week.
And it doesn't necessarily mean anything monetary or physical. It also can be a friend, a relative, an acquaintance, someone you communicate with online somewhere, or you've lost touch with someone, whether it's from high school, a friend you used to have in high school. It doesn't matter what you're going through today. What matters is that you appreciate those in your life that are there for you, no matter what.
Yep.
Little or big, it does not matter. Even if it's just a matter of reaching out to someone and saying, "How are you doing today?"
Yeah. It's the little things.
Yeah. It can mean a lot to a person. You just don't know what they're going through. And that could be anything from dealing with health issues, having a bad day, depressed, mental health, anything. It doesn't matter. As long as
And
you reach
you
out.
reaching out to them and they're having a crappy day could be what brings them out of it. Or,
And of course, we have social media, so there are several things that you can do, even to make them laugh. And you may not realize it that you're doing it by giving them something to watch, make them laugh. Because I know for a fact my Instagram has been blown up with all kind of videos. So this weekend I sent out a lot of videos too because I thought they were funny and they made me laugh. So why not share with others? I definitely appreciate the show each morning. There's the morning boost. Thank you. Oh, you're welcome, Miss Denise. And I
thank you,
enjoy
Miss
doing it.
D.
This could go back to when you're doing this, and I was speaking to someone this weekend in reference to that. If you're doing something on YouTube and it's something that you're not enjoying, you're not having a good time with it, and it's not being beneficial to you and your time, it's time to change. Don't keep doing something that's not making you happy. You have to be the first one to know that it's making you happy and you enjoying what you're doing. Claudia says the one
Because it comes across.
no, no.
If you're not, if you're, how do I put this? If you're treating this like a job that you hate, it comes across that way.
Yeah. Claudia says the only thing that I've ever done, no matter how bad my day may be, I will always treat people the same. I will always, if I'm having a bad day, it's not their fault, right? Yep, that's true. And Mona, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Watching videos of kittens doing crazy things always make me laugh, and that is so true. They have this new app that I guess they've been promoting on Facebook, but also on Instagram. That people have been posting those videos of cats, dogs, doing dancing and singing and all that kind of. I think that's pretty funny, but I'm not going to pay for those services because you got to pay for that. It's an AI service, so yeah, I'm not paying for that. But it's funny. It makes you laugh. That matters because you never know what somebody else is going through, and for you to be able to pull them out of that and just something to make them laugh and make them feel good goes a long way. And you don't know what they're going through. So guess what? That even brightens their day up, Because again, if you got something going on in your life, it's not nobody else's fault. So why blame it on them or why make them feel like the same you do? Don't. No. Make them laugh. Give them something to laugh about. That goes a long way. It makes them feel better. And that's in general, anybody, no matter what's going on. I know I every now and then I'll send a message to somebody, hey, how you doing? How you doing today? Porch Pirate video craft. Oh yes. I've been seeing
Horse
those
pirates.
videos. Yeah. There's different videos going out where it's been funny. I've been watching those too. Where there's a prank where some people are going around collecting packages off of people's porches. And they go to put them like in their fancy Tesla truck looking cars, and they go to put it in their vehicle and it explodes with all this foam. Then they're calling the cops about about their car. There was a backfire on there. Yeah, that's what you get for picking up that box. It wasn't yours. Yeah, but they've been having both cats and dogs, but mainly cat videos. And it's through an AI program that they do that. Because there's a thing they want you to download, and I'll refuse to download and pay for it. Randy says lately I've been enjoying the holiday greetings from long movie stats. Oh, now, Anne Marie, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how
Good
are you
morning,
doing?
Anne Marie.
I am finally on Instagram. Awesome, Miss Denise. Yeah, I think you signed up last Wednesday when we had a conversation going behind the scenes.
I'm innocent. Where's my
I'm not,
halo?
I'm not going to talk about that particular video, but I had to mute myself because I was laughing so hard. And we had a long discussion about it after the show because it was a funny one. That's all I'm going to say is chicken leg dance. That's all I'm going to say. There's a free AI. Really? There's one for YouTube? I thought you had to pay for it.
Hmm.
Not sure about that one. There's a free AI YouTube one. I'll have to check into that. I didn't know that. The way I see it, there's no excuse to ever let treat people. And that is so true, Claudette. That is so true. I agree 100%. I guess for me, it's always treat others the way you want to be treated. You want to be treated that way, then yeah, go for it. But no, I refuse to. It's called YouTube Create. Okay, I want to check it out. Yes, Mark, I think that's a lie. I don't believe for 1 second here. You hit that one on the nose because he's the one that sent it out. I am watching behind the scenes, okay? And it started with and Regina
Regina,
first.
she started it.
It's like, what's going on behind the
I
scenes?
finished it.
Yeah, you did.
But it's not the end.
I believe it's not. Yes, I have lived by that model too, and I've always have. Ashley, hello, good morning, and
Good
welcome. And how are
morning,
you?
Ashley.
Oh, it's a phone app. That might be why I can't find it because I didn't know it was on YouTube, but I thought it was something you had to pay for. All right, it's time for me to put my phone on do not disturb. Yes, all these ding dongs, click click. So yeah, yeah, yes, I downloaded.
You
Oh,
have
yeah.
a good day, Glenn.
Mia, hello, good
Morning,
morning, and
Mia.
welcome. And how are you doing, girl? I went. Was it Thursday or Friday? It was either Thursday or Friday. I went to my antique booth. And this to show you how Mr. Tony is. He said, Johnny, your lamps don't work in your booth. I said, Tony, it would if you plugged them in. I brought extra bulbs. I went to change batteries in places I need to change batteries. And it's like, well, the reason the lamps aren't working, the bulbs are good. I checked the bulbs. I said, but the lamps weren't plugged in. Oh, yeah, that would work, wouldn't it? That's how funny he is. Our guy that runs that owns the place where we have our antique booth.
Yeah.
Oh, it's in the t-shirt. What's in the t-shirt?
I have no idea.
I don't know. Carol, what you mean by it's on the t-shirt? Glenn, don't work too hard. Yes, I downloaded it. I'm gonna have to check it out then. That is so true. Good morning, Mia. You're having your auction today at 6, right? You can basically do the same stuff on the YouTube phone app through. Okay. I didn't know that. I did see, like I said, videos coming out from it, but I didn't know that's what they were doing. I thought it was that app that I saw on photos and videos I was getting from um, Instagram. And when I looked it up, that's what it said. So the T-shirt Mark sent me. Ah,
No, no,
all right. I'm
it
confused.
was a different one, Carol.
Did you send her that other one that you showed us on Wednesday?
I didn't send it to Carol. I was busy messing with Regina,
Oh, okay.
but
No,
Carol
it's one
got
that.
it because Regina sent it to her.
Oh, okay. But the T-shirt she's talking about, the T-shirt I
Yeah,
sent you on Facebook. Yeah, I don't think we did. We didn't show that one this past week. AI freaks me out. Why, Jennifer? Actually, it's been pretty funny to see some of the videos that they're creating through AI. Well, I told Michael when he started first talking about AI, and I said, "Oh, I'll never use it." Well, don't say never, never say never because
yeah, I'll never say
I'll use it.
never.
I want to try it, you know. And there's so many different programs out there that yeah, you got to watch it because some make you pay, and then you pay per so much a month or whatever. But I refuse to pay. I don't. If I can't do it for free, I won't do it. Yep, 6 p.m. But I also on Ravens Chess at 12:30 p.m. today. Okay. Why does that name sound familiar? Yeah, between that and Instagram, yeah, I've been seeing a lot of that this weekend. Even like when I do sit around in the recliner and watch TV and try to fall asleep and take a nap with my children, my fur babies. Yeah. Well, that's okay. You good? It happens. Just remember that every AI program out there was trained on other creative people working on which they are were not. Yeah, and there's so many out there. I have been using like just to help me with things. Um, what is it? Gemini. I used Canva, their AI program, and oh, what's that other one? You're going to get so many free credits a day, and I use them all too. Um,
Well, I don't. I
what it's called?
I've messed with it a couple of times.
I called. I asked him if it was okay that give him a name, and he said yeah, and I called him Clarence, and he liked it. So we chit chatted. And every time he says my name, I say his. So yeah.
There
Uh,
you go.
it's Chat Open AI is what I use. And then I only use the credits I get per day. And when I go in there, I say, "Good morning, Clarence. I have an idea for the day. Can you help me, please?" And we just get started until I get out of credits, and then I'm done. Until they tell me I can come back. But it's fun. It's very. You can be very creative, especially if you have ideas. Now there are, and Jay, you can help me on this one. I think if I remember correctly, there's even one that can help you create a book. If you want to write a book, it helps you with that. Yeah, I will check out your auction today. I don't remember if I am subscribed to her. That name sounds familiar. Oh, yes, I am. Raven's Chest. What was her channel name before that? Well, she got several people on there today. There's gonna be Mia. Steph sells stuff by the seashore. My Jewelry Addiction. Tristan Red Resell. I don't know who that is. Doug. Vintage Boutiques. And Raven Chest. Interesting. I haven't heard of them before. Some of them anyway. I'll have to check it out. Just remember, okay, that's what we were. No worries. Mia, I think it's because Debbie keeps sending me. little, little Debbie's messing with you. She's getting creepy. Don't be stirred. There are all those that will help write a book, but it's been trained on illegal
Illegal
upload.
uploads of other authors.
Really?
Oh,
Well, let me ask you this because there was a YouTube video that came out. If you write your own book, does it help you with that? If you have your own that you want to create, is what I'm wondering. It is great to see new people in the chat. This is great. Yes, and I usually see them in other chats. Um, actually, I was talking to Mark about this before the show. I forgot his Edward. I saw him for the first time yesterday before Mark's show. He was on with Helen, New England Thrifter, and someone else called Two Something Sisters, which I've never met before either. I saw them two yesterday for the first time on Helen's auction. So Johnny sent you the T-shirt. Okay, I'll look after the show, boo. Because no
You
telling
need
what
to,
is
yeah, wait.
I agree. All right, Mark, I'm gonna go ahead and start dropping links.
All right, I got the chat.
Thank you. I will start with Jennifer's link.
No, we have not, Debbie.
Snow in Florida.
Snow in Florida.
What? I know Glenn was saying it was like 20 something or 30 something in Louisiana, so
Let's
north.
see. Apps like Grammarly and Microsoft Editor use AI to help correct grammar and concisiveness in writing, which are pretty fantastic. And you can upload a manuscript to many of these and ask for cleanup. Oh, okay.
Oh, okay. Leave that one up for a minute. I'm gonna take a screenshot of that one, Mark.
Oh, you want a screenshot of that?
Yeah,
Okay.
I've never heard of that first one. All right. No, I'll have something to look up.
Jennifer saying there's no snow there. Deb said it made the news. I saw, well, there's trouble. Angie's Oddities, good morning.
Good morning, Angie. Angie's going to be on the Hump Day auction for the next 2 weeks because next Wednesday will be her permanent spot now on the Hump Day auction on the 4th Wednesday of each month.
And Mia wants to know, Johnny, how much snow did you get? It looks like 6 to 8 here at least.
So far, as of this morning, I did measure in the front of the house. It was showing 6 inches, but I didn't go in the back yet and measure the back. And it's still snowing here. Yeah. All right, I gotta find where you at. There we go.
And Jay is saying we have more snow on the mountains here in Vegas than many other states have. Oh, okay.
Really? I didn't say that. Mark did.
I did, Carol.
And if you missed it last night, you got to see Angie and her husband on with the show last night with Mark and Mike
That's right.
for the first time.
No,
I thought
second
she said it
time.
was her first time. Okay. I thought she said it was his first time with her on that auction.
It was the second time. Well, he was in and out the first time because she has him sitting on this itty bitty stool. Oh, Carol. She got you buffaloed.
Yes,
Mm-hmm.
indeed, Jay. All right, and the link
That's
is going up
right.
there, pinned to the top of the chat. Last night, Angie was teaching men how to turn women on and off. Really?
Yes.
I missed that one because I went to bed. And I'll have to go back and watch Carol and Regina because I went to bed. I've been working all weekend. Working in the office, going through processing inventory, organizing the office. That was my goal this weekend, and I got a lot done this week because I was staying indoor, not outdoor. I ain't gonna play in that snow. Now the children love going running around in the snow, but yeah, I just didn't do it. I was able to get a lot done that way. Oh, well then I didn't miss much. I don't need no more candles. I told Rob we got to start burning the ones we got before we buy any new ones. That's for sure. I got too many candles now. Trying to get rid of them. I remember I used to sell what was the name of that company? There was a whole bunch of
Good morning, Joanne.
Joanne, hello, good morning and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome.
And I believe that Angie's going to be on with the East Coast resellers this morning. Cohen Treasures, good morning.
Hello, love. Good morning, love. How are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Jay, that's not nice.
But it's true.
Oh, my Lord Jesus. She'll start singing Silent Night. Okay.
Mm.
Now, was this something that happened after dark last night? Because it didn't happen before I left to go to bed.
Uh, I'm not sure because I got blackout curtains on the windows.
Oh, okay. Cheryl says, got snowed Friday, Saturday, Sunday, past even canceled service. Yeah, we had snow since early because I woke up Saturday. It was around 2:23, and it already started snowing that early on Saturday, and it's still snowing now. Yeah. I'll be on with Dawn and Teresa. Yeah, I think there's several places that was canceled this weekend because of the snow. I think you better say your prayers today. Oh my God, Susie! Hello, good
Susie,
morning.
good morning, honey.
You coming at the right time, girl. We are laughing up at some of these comments. If you need a good laugh, you're here at the right time. Uh-huh. The boss, are you still here? Annette, are you still here? Just showing off how much I learned. You learned a lot last night. That is scary. All
Yes,
right,
she
everybody.
is.
Okay, the boss way right here. That's Annette. I see more people coming in. If y'all would do us a favor and please go to her channel and help her with some watch hours. She has several, many playlists. If y'all would to let it play, make sure you do not mute it so she can get credit on watch hours. She is needing of watch hours. She got a lot.
Yes, Susie, I did. Yeah, we ended a little bit early. My head was really starting to pound.
Just had to cancel my husband's appointments because it's too much. Yeah, I got an appointment tomorrow, and I got to shovel that stuff out of the yard. Robert was able to get out of the driveway this morning. It wasn't too bad. It's very light, even though we had that much snow. It's a light snow. It's not a heavy snow. So,
Good morning,
um,
Christy and Stacy.
it's in Stacy. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. So, if y'all would please go do that and help her out, please. I know she's fairly new with us in our community, but she needs help. So let's help her out. What show was that? I need to go back and watch it. What show are you talking about,
Are you
Carol?
talking about our show last night with Angie's Oddities? That's the one. That's the one that Jay's talking about.
Oh, all the different things he learned. Yeah, that was last night on Mark and Mike's. Angie and her husband were the guests last night. Well, you're welcome, Annette. We're all in this together. It takes a village, a team. Yeah, not the village people, a village. We got a little snow, just a little. Yeah, we're
Thank
gonna.
you, Susie. Yeah, I'm doing better today.
It was over. I hope you feel. Oh, okay. That's my undercover girl. Cold. Yeah, it is cold. Yeah, it is. It's been like that all weekend. But I've been staying indo and get a lot done instead of going outdo. It's too cold out there. I did go out there and help Robbie clear off his car this morning because he was having to go to work. I took the broom. I was not using that little scraper and the little brush they give you.
Mm-mm.
Scraper. It's too small for me. So I used the big broom and cleaned it off for him. He was able to go to work this morning with no problem. We are definitely under the covers here. I hear that. I know when I'm on the recliner, I got my little throw blanket. It's an old, actually, that blanket I've had when I was going through my chemo. I used to bring it with me to the hospital, and I still have that blanket to this day. And the dogs, they love cuddling with me with it. So I even bring it to them to daycare when we go to daycare. When they go to daycare, I bring it with them so they're going to have it with them. It's an angel. It's like the guardian angel. on my blanket. It's like a little throw blanket, and they love it. So I make sure to put it on me when I'm in the recliner, and they love cuddling. Covers. Good morning. There's the Ravens resale rally today at 12:30. Yeah, I saw they got a good lineup today. I'll probably be watching some more people's videos while I'm working until I go on with Ella today at 1:30. I got a 30-minute spot for her today on that show. So she's calling it the first time she's doing this. It's the first time for I forgot what she's calling it again. The seasonal sale. First seasonal sale that they're doing today. And I got a lot of Valentine's and Easter stuff and birthday stuff that I'm bringing. I've been processing a lot of jewelry this weekend.
I guess I could. I think you'll be okay with this. I'm going to mention our eBay store, Two Old Guys
Oh
Vintage and
yes,
Resell.
I heard you talk about that yesterday. Talk about it. Drop the link in the chat.
Oh, Lord. Johnny.
Talk about it. I'll get it. Lord Jesus.
Oh,
You
thank
have it on
you.
the eBay store. I have you
Our
say
eBay store, I'm running 30% off of everything until February 11th. So deals to be had.
yep, it's right there. I see it. Is there any particular reason you're doing that on eBay? Are you
Some of that
downsizing or
stuff
something?
has been sitting there. And it's just time to purge, and I don't know that I'm going to close it because I do want to try postcards.
Really? Ew. What is that? Fred, Fred Press mid-century modern goldfish tumblers. Ooh, that's pretty. Ooh, you got a lot of stuff on there too.
There's 470 items on there right now.
And you say you're running a 30% off sale?
Yep.
Why is it not showing up? Unless it shows up when you. Oh yeah, I see it. No mind. Yeah, the prices are slashed. Yep, I do see. All right, there's the link.
Slash prices. Do
Okay,
what?
Jennifer dropped it too. No mind. I
Thank
tried
you,
being
hon.
there, but she did it already.
Thank you, Jay.
There it is. I couldn't mark. Yeah, I didn't do mark. 710. Hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing?
Number
Good to
10.
see you. Welcome. I can remove that one because she already put it, so I'll do that. There we go. I don't want to have it in that twice. So yeah, check it out.
Thank you. I appreciate everybody.
Regina, are you in the chat? It's red
Okay.
arrow resell at gmail.com. I believe it is. Oh, look who's joining us this morning.
Yeah.
Y'all, guess what? We got a guest coming on this morning. It's none other than Mr. J himself.
Hello.
Thank you, Misty.
Hello.
Hey,
How you
Jay.
doing?
What's up, guys?
I love your store, Mark.
Thank you, Misty.
How's everybody doing?
Good, and you?
Doing well, doing well.
Good.
Mark just made a comment about postcards, and it reminded me of something I needed to ask the community for. We are working on a project here at Misty Media, an upcoming book called The Postcard People. And what we're doing is we're taking postcards where uh, there's been information, like it has to be a postcard that somebody's written to somebody, but
Hmm.
may not be but you may not have any idea who it is. What we're doing is we're tracking down the people behind the postcards. So we're researching who sent the postcard, finding out a little bit more about the people that were involved with it, and then we'll be publishing all of those
stories into a book called The Postcard People.
Oh,
And
cool.
the research on it has been really, really interesting. It's kind of taken me down a rabbit hole. I'm actually going to be the writer behind the book. Um, but the people that I've encountered as a result of doing the postcard research, I've learned so many fascinating stories now about the people involved, and uh, things like just what somebody says in a postcard as a throwaway comment, and then you go to research and you find out it was actually some big momentous event in their life, and that just was narrowed down for like 2 seconds on a postcard. Um, and I've also been able to reunite some family members that had lost track of each other.
Oh,
And
wow.
so we're kind of we're where possible, we're including that. January auctions is going to be is a quoted source in our book because we picked up some ephemera from him at an auction a couple days ago, where he had this really great lot of uh, letters from governors to a I guess there was a high school project where the girl contacted the governors of every state and asked them to send her a picture of the Capitol, and this was something like 1935, I think, is the year on it. And so he was able to get a hold of this lot of the letters that had been sent back to her, and some of the postcards and pictures that were included in that.
I
Um,
was there for that. Yeah, Mike, January House.
yeah, and I mean, that was just exactly what we needed for this project. So, if anybody out there has any postcards like that, I'll be more than happy to buy them off of you. Feel free to just contact me. We will absolutely compensate you for those postcards, and we will also make sure that you get credit in the book as to where we sourced it from when the book comes out. We've still got plenty of room to go. I've got folks literally working around the world right now on doing postcard research and finding the people. And
Cool.
we just discovered somebody in Australia that had sent a postcard to somebody in New England, and we just tracked down the whole story. And uh, I mean, it's just beautiful. It's star-crossed lovers, and we can't wait to be able to get that one in the book. But we're hoping that we're able to do enough research on it that we're going to be able to turn it into a series of books. The interest seems really high in it, and the more I've started collecting, I've started buying postcards from folks on YouTube. That's kind of what inspired it. Was I had I think I want to say maybe it might have even been Tooch that I bought my first batch of postcards from, but I know it was on one of Johnny's. It was
Home
it
days
was
or
on
something like that.
it was on a Hump Day auction. I know that I bought my first batch of postcards, and I just remember looking at the postcard and thinking to myself, this would what happened before this postcard got mailed. Like this is so, a blank postcard. Okay, great, kind of interesting, nice photo, but you know, being a publisher, I'm more interested in the story, and
Hmm.
uh, I'm reading through these postcards, and I'm like, and fortunately, I'm old enough to be able to decipher cursive. Um, but I'm reading these, and I'm like, these are, you can tell there's a whole thing going on here with the family. Like, did Adam get his boots? If he didn't get his boots, you know, let us know, and we'll figure out what to sell. And I was like, there's a story there. Why did you have to sell something to get this young boy his boots in 1942? Like,
Right.
what's the story there? Um, so I'm hoping to be able to restore a little bit of history and connect some families, but make it a good personal project too. But I really need the help of the community in getting the postcards with the stories on them, and to be able to add to our research lineup.
That is so cool. I remember when I was in the Navy, when I first got into you, in the Mediterranean, when I had to go, I would send postcards everywhere I went to my mom, to their house, just so they know where I'm at and I'm safe. Because a lot of times we couldn't say nothing back then where we were. So yeah, It's nice to be able to do that and write a
What a
story.
cool idea, Jay.
That is.
Supposedly there are more postcards in attic storage around the world than any piece of clothing or any written letter, because postcards were so inexpensive, and yet people felt they were so much more personal in many ways because people had taken the time out of their trip, or saw it as they were walking to work or something and pulled it off the rack to quickly scrawl off a message and drop it in the nearby mailbox. So there's a there's this sense of ownership and personalization that goes with these postcards, that people just really feel an affinity towards them and didn't really ever throw them out. So, you see in movies where people have, open up these trunks in their attic and there's these ribbon tied love letters or whatever. But the reality is, more times than not, it's actually a ribbon tie of postcards that
Mhm.
people have saved for all the years, dreaming about the places they could visit. That sort of mental tourism is what we're calling it. That you see the picture in the postcard, and it's somewhere that you want to go and somewhere you want to be. Um, because what we're finding is that more often than not, the postcards aren't. Especially looking at pre 1960, the postcards were not about, "Hey, I'm on vacation, wish you were here." They were literally used as a normal communications method,
Hmm.
but it was less expensive than having to send a letter, because postcards could have always been able to be mailed out for less money. So people really took advantage of every available space on a postcard to write this really long letter, because it was more affordable, particularly during World War I and World War II, um, to get a full thing out to people, out to their family members. And Johnny, to your point too, what we're seeing is, and as May just said too, so much of it is military, of people trying, with the difficulty of it, of being able to find the time to sit down and write a lengthy letter. um, Postcards were easier to fill out, and a lot of times the military would do batch mail where you could just go and drop everything in one. It was easy to, at a port of call or something, to just quickly go drop it in, and they would drop entire bags at the post office of all the postcards that were filled out, with the military. So we're learning a lot as we're going through this project, um, and I'm seeing where it might have to end up spinning off into like its own thing that I might have to focus on full time. We've got somebody who's interested in making a television docu series about what we're doing. Um, so we're excited, but I just really, this is the right community for me to be able to get my material, because I know so many of you folks are dealing in postcards, and other ephemera that would really help us move forward. So again, more than happy to buy it off you folks. Again, we're only looking for postcards that actually have a letter on them, a story. We're not looking for blanks. We're not looking for, one sentence things. We're looking for, postcards that were genuinely used for communication.
It's amazing you're saying that because I realized recently when we do travel, they're making it harder to find the section where you can find postcards or souvenirs if you want to use postcards, for example. Whereas back in the day, you can find that at any nearby registering
Any
counter.
gas station.
Now
Yeah.
you can't find them unless you're looking for them in a particular spot at any location. And it's
The
amazing you can't find them like you used to.
What's happened is that email has essentially killed off
Yeah.
the postcard market. We've When email first started, we saw that happening with just the sending of letters. That written personal communication really dropped off with the advent of email, and it's only gotten worse over time, and so that's one of the reasons why postcards have scaled back so much, and you only see them really in tourist areas, and they're really now more collector's items, that as memorabilia rather than as a
Mhm.
communication tool. And as a result, there's if they can make money in a tourist shop, selling $8 for something that was made in China for 50 cents, they're going to do that before they're going to be able to sell
Well,
post.
Ellen makes a good point too. If you want to know more about real history, just skip the books and read on all old correspondence. I mean, that's true.
It
It's
it
amazing.
really is. We learned we came across a real scandal that apparently went down in Philadelphia, that has not. We couldn't find it in the history books. And with what we researched, we found a few references to it in some newspapers from Philadelphia, but we found three connected postcards that of people that were talking about it all around the same time, that were sending postcards to their relatives who were concerned about what was going on. And
Mhm.
I 100% agree. It's like it's this wonderful snapshot of history, but it's like unless you get behind the scenes to find out those stories, you're only getting a small piece of it. But all of these that we've been able to fully investigate and get full answers on have all turned into these really amazing stories.
Right. Interesting.
That
I
is
like
it.
the
That's
idea.
very interesting.
Yeah, great
And
idea.
Jay, I might be able to help you out a little bit.
That'd
So
be
what
great.
made y'all decide to do that idea with the books? January
Um,
house?
it was really that first batch of postcards I bought, Johnny, from the hump auction. So,
Mhm.
because I was looking at starting to sell postcards. We have an eBay, we have an eBay store that has, or we have an eBay reseller that has basically nothing in it. I mean, I was selling used books for a while, and I was starting to watch a lot of folks on YouTube that were selling postcards, and I was like, oh, I could get into this. This is up my alley. But you know, I got totally rabbit holed when the first one came in that had an actual letter on it, and I just read it and went, wow, okay, but then where is this woman now?
Mhm.
And I'm like, I want answers. Like, I want, what happened that, why did they move? Why did they leave? I'm curious as to what happened to the people involved, and
Right.
that's just kind of what
Inquiring
started.
minds want to know.
Yeah, and the nice thing is a lot of folks, we really haven't had anybody say, look, I'm not comfortable talking about my family, or I'm not comfortable sharing it. A lot of people have always wondered how they can sort of continue their family history and without having to write their own book that, hey, maybe the whole world doesn't want to read about, the Johnson family from Boston, but maybe they want to hear about this one really good story. And two things happened at roughly the same time. One was me getting that postcard lot. The other was Michael, and talking about his mom, in one of the in one of those nights, and I was like, that's when I started piecing everything together, and I was like, Michael's got these great stories about his mother, and the whole Stuckies and all that, and if we don't have those storytellers around to be able to tell those stories, what happens to those stories? Do they get lost forever in time, or is there a way that we can capture those and keep them going? And the postcard people is that attempt to save family history if we can in some way.
All right, love. I'm sending you a message because I did send. I'm the one that sent her your information, and if I have it wrong, I need to have it updated. If you don't mind, love. But I'll let her know because I'm the one that gave her your information. When you purchased from her, you told me to share your information with her. I did go back, Johnny. I did update address.
And Mike from January, I mean, wow, he really knows his stuff. He knew he knew everything behind that story of the letters to the governors. And does anybody know, was he a history teacher, or is he just
I
really
don't
interested
know.
in?
I don't know. Bama! Oh my God! How are you doing, John?
Good morning, John.
Sorry about that. I haven't seen Bama in quite a while. Uh,
Let me see because I you updated on January, so yeah, I sent you what I got. I don't understand what's going on with your address.
By
I'm
the way,
looking at it on email.
By the way, as an aside, I caught I caught a video this weekend with TZ um, teaching people stamping and some art techniques with it. That woman's been holding out on us. I mean, she is a natural born teacher, and I mean, she knows her art.
Yeah.
If anybody gets the chance to, if anybody gets the chance to go to TZ's channel and check out that video from, it was this weekend. It was either Saturday or Sunday, but it was about stamping. She's just fantastic as an educator. She really is. I told her she really needs to do some, do some videos teaching art.
I'm looking at the date. Love.
You know,
January.
Claudette, I thought so too. And yet, it's really sad, but at a lot of the estate sales, they consider the postcards like garbage. Like, oh, we're not
Uh,
going to make any money off of them, and
So
so
true.
they end up trashing it. Like, they'll collect all the old newspapers and stuff too, and they don't
I'll
pay
be
any
right
attention.
back.
They don't pay any attention to the fact that there's value in that, and they just end up dumping it before the estate sale. We contacted a couple of estate agents or a couple people who specialize in estate sales, and they were like, "Oh yeah, we don't usually hold on to those because the people didn't think it had any value." It's really sad.
Michael.
You see,
Michael.
you see.
January House will be on at 10 a.m. Eastern this morning on his channel.
Cool. 7 a.m. my time. I can tune in.
I'm just concerned it's making California. I wonder why it's going over to California. I have Tampa. I'm just asking if that's correct. Okay, that's the address I have. So I don't know why, unless she didn't change it in her system. Funny that you say that because we used to things to die.
Exactly, Claudette. Exactly.
Really?
What
You
you
know, I
what
wonder if that's because when they were cleaning houses out, they would just dump them wherever.
what you do
Interesting.
find though is that Europeans were better about keeping postcards, particularly anybody in England. England has a really good history of holding on to their postcards, but it's a it's always been really strong in Europe. The hardest place to find postcards are Africa and Asia, um, but Europe and the U.S. Definitely two big areas for postcards.
Right. That's so interesting. I'll get in touch with her for you. And so, Mark, you have a lot of postcards that you're going to be going through or something. I just came across some postcards this week, and when I was organizing
I got a, I got a few.
a few.
That's awesome.
It looks like one of those recipe card holders.
So when I went down to get this, a a, um, a movie came to mind, and that was Steel Magnolias.
Oh yes,
When the girls are in the
salon.
parlor, beauty parlor, and what's her name? Oh Lord, they're
Boudreaux.
gossiping. They're gossiping.
You talking about
And
Boudreaux? Thelma Louise. There was Thelma. There was Miss Boudreaux,
Clarice,
Clarice. I
um,
I still love
um,
that movie.
Blonde Bombshell, not Dolly Parton.
Oh, you must be talking about Julia Roberts,
No.
Sally
Sally Fields. No.
Field.
The girl that comes in and Dolly Parton hires her as a
Oh yeah.
beautician,
I can't remember her
and
name.
they're talking about her. Well, there's a story there
Oh yeah, 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 yeah.
because
Daryl Hannah.
she's living in the boarding house. She's married, but not with her. She's not
Good
with her
morning,
husband.
Janice. We're talking about Still
Daryl
Magnolia.
Hannah. Yeah, Daryl Hannah's the blonde.
There. Thank you. Hey, Jen Head.
Yeah, we're talking about Still Magnolia, Janine. Janine.
Yeah, Still Magnolias. Yeah, I love that movie too.
I
I,
even went to the town that they filmed it in Natchez, um, Louisiana.
I tell people all the time that I love them more than my luggage.
Yep, I use that line too.
Especially when they cut the armadillo backside.
Oh, that cake. Ugh.
Yeah, that cake.
Here, hit Clarice.
I love that movie. Actually,
We'll
when Robert
we'll
had
give
first
t-
said he'd
we'll
never
we'll
seen
make
it.
T-shirts. I hit.
Yeah,
Clarice. No, but Miss Boudreaux.
Yep,
I think Sally Field's meltdown there after she loses her daughter is one of the most amazing
Yes.
pieces of film ever recorded. I
Yeah.
mean, just so genuine.
They even have their stars on the downtown area where they were filming it. They even put their stars on the walkway.
Way back in the day, there used to be a movie magazine called Premiere that used to cover all that. They had a. I remember the issue that they covered basically was like what happens when a small town gets taken over for filming, and they said not only was the town incredibly welcoming to the entire cast, but the whole production crew did everything they could to take care of that town, help renovate, like they did renovation projects
Mhm.
while they were there. I
Yep.
mean, it was this really, really symbiotic relationship between the production of the film and the people of the town. It was really,
that's great to
Actually,
hear
they're,
because
they're,
I've actually heard stories where they come in and just trash the place too.
yep.
well, the car dealership is still there, as last that I know when I went there, and the town, the house where they were living as the family home, they actually left it like it was after the filming company left, and now you can take tours of that house that they did in the video in the movie. I don't know if
By
it's
the
still
way,
there now, but it was before moved.
and by the way, Dolly Parton released yesterday or the day before a brand new version of her really, really sweet inspirational song called uh, "Clear Blue Morning," and
Oh,
it's now it's with uh, Reba McEntire and Miley Cyrus and uh, somebody else in there. But the song she recorded the song umpteen years ago, and then it showed up again on her soundtrack for her movie Straight Talk as a more upbeat kind of fun thing. But you can tell this one is about trying to reassure people, that everything, because the whole line in there is everything's going to be all right, everything's will be okay. And it's just, if you haven't heard the new version yet, by all means go out and listen. It is just a beautiful inspirational piece of music. Dolly is such a treasure.
Yes, absolutely.
Landman. Landman just came in here to film. We got to watch. Traffic was awful though. The film was a lot around Fort.
Hmm.
My life is less steel magnolia and more like fried green tomatoes these days.
Well
Both are
done.
great movies. Both of those are great movies.
I've been to
Big
where they
Smasher.
I've been to where they did all the filming for Fried Green Tomatoes. That's a great
There's
little area.
Regina.
Gate Smasher.
All right, there you go. Love Hollis. Love. Regina just messaged about your label. She must have been working on it. Engage Smasher, hello, good morning, and welcome. And how are you doing? Good to see you. Welcome. Frost on the Gators. We heard you had some snow down there, huh? Yeah, my opinion is my favorite two that I loved, and I watched them both at the movies. Usually, I don't go and watch movies too often, but those two I did go to the movies and watch when they first came out.
I'm
You
convinced
slept in a bit today. Okay, I thought you were here earlier.
Kathy Bates can do no wrong.
Nope.
She's
She
come a
sure
long
can.
way. Because isn't she in the new movie, the a little sitcom, Mer-
Oh,
She's
what is it?
she's marvelous as the new Matlock.
Medlock? That's it.
Yep.
Yeah.
She lost a lot of weight for that one because I remember she was pretty big when she did Misery.
Oh yeah. I mean, even Fried Green Tomatoes. She was.
Yeah,
But of course, that was sort of the point. But yeah.
yeah, Misery was a good one too.
Oh yeah.
I understand, Regina. We just want to make sure I was going to call you after the show if you didn't. I'll get to the message. All right, good. It's all taken care of, love. If you're still here, yes, she is. Yep.
Well, I'm going to drop out of you guys' chat so that you guys have the show back. But thanks for letting me come on and ask for stuff from people. I appreciate it.
Anytime. And I'm so glad you were able to learn a lot last night from Angie's Oddities on Market Mike's auction. He's one of those exit stage right fries. Yeah, I know, Virginia. You've been busy, girl. That's a lot of work. But you know what? It's all worth it. You know that. Yeah. All right. If anybody else would like to come on up, you're more than welcome to join us. Don't forget, today there's no mail. Most likely no trash pickup if you're on a regular Monday pickup. And, of course, no banks are open
No
today.
bank. Federal holiday.
Yep. Jay's live show tomorrow. There's the link. Set your reminder. Anybody else have anything special going on? Let us know. I've been to Missouri. That's it.
There are times. Yes. Eat Smasher. That is so true.
I hear that a lot. For those that are from there, anyway.
Welcome to
They're usually joking. Yeah, usually they're joking. All right, everybody. If anybody else would like to come on up, you're more than welcome to. And if not, we'll see you after the show. If you would like to come on after the show's over, the link is still at the top of the chat. Mark, what do you
Ellen's got a fun announcement.
Oh, let's see. Get it. There we go. Carol will be joining our Thursday get together on a regular starting in February. Special guest. Oh, okay. Her and I were talking about that this past weekend. We were talking. Yeah, and she told me. Yeah, her and I talked about that. Yeah, she's getting back in the saddle, y'all. I was even joking with her about home dishes. Oh, that's too far out. That's the bad thing about it, though. It gets filled up fast. Yes, it does. Well, congratulations, Carol. Permanent spot. Well, everybody, have a great day. Hope you'll have a safe one if you're in the area with all this weather, all this snow. Stay indoor. Don't go outdoor unless you have to. And milkshakes are tasty. Okay. So as I say before, in each and every show, if you want to come on after the show's over, that link is at the top of the chat. You're more than welcome to join us. And as I say before, Medlock, Cheryl, you might be lagging. As I say before, in each and every show, love always. Love is always free. Please be kind to one another till we meet into another chat. Have a blessed and fabulous day. And until we meet again, later. Peace out, and y'all come back.
Bye.
First in the mornings, originally from the Bayou State of Louisiana. Here at Cajun Roots Reselling, you make me an offer and I'll take it. You got the dollars, go see Johnny, he's got it all. Let him have it with no problem. See the special man. See the special man. You got